I want you to cry into your Hello Kitty pillow. I want you to put your headphones on. I want you to listen to some Taylor Swift. And I want you to shake it off, you bland bitch.
What up, yo? Do you feel it? Do you feel the Royal Rumble is upon us in Riyadh? Is it here? It's finally here. Well, I'm not talking about Royal Rumble right now, but I'm talking about SmackDown before Royal Rumble, January 30th, 2026. Second to last day before What am I talking about? Till February. We're in Riyadh again. The stage looks great. I gotta say, what doesn't look great is for a good moment of the show, on the hard cam side, seats are not filled. I don't know what that's about. You know, they built this arena. I'm like, okay, well, if you're going to have empty seats, have empty seats. But don't have them on the hard cam side. Like, it doesn't look good. You know, at least AEW is smart enough to be like, all right, everyone, we're going to shift to one side and everyone stays here. But they built this place. I wonder how really nice this place is, because they built it so quick. You know, I wonder how the facilities are, this and that, and especially for the superstars, but that's besides the point. We started off with Cody and Randy, you know, and Randy tells Cody, like, look, you ain't the only one who's won this thing twice, buddy. So you need to understand that I'm going to win. You know, this is what I love about Roman. I'm going to win. It's just like, we got to speculate. Then Sammy and Jay want to put in their 2 cents. And then here comes the Vision. And I love Randy's like, you know what, Paul, shut the hell up. You know, I ain't making predictions. I ain't making spoilers. But guess what? I'm going to make a dare. I dare y'all to come down here so we can beat your asses. Oh, yeah. And Nick Aldis comes and goes, you know what? It is going to happen. We'll give everyone a little bit of a preview tonight of the Royal Rumble. But the Vision versus Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Jey Uso. Woo! Oh, yeah. That's going to be a big 8-man tag team match tonight. Then we started off with the United States Challenge match. Carmelo Hayes versus Rey Fenix. Hell yeah, brother. This is my match of the night. I really did enjoy this. I love these United States Open challenges, and I think Melo, these are perfect for Melo. Very, very perfect. You know, I can't wait until Trick Williams answers one of these, you know. But him and Rey Fenix, they tear it up. But Melo retains the championship. We have Kathy with Rio. Okay, you know how this is going to be. Then here comes Julia, here comes Kiana. You know, Rio's the champions. And then here comes Lash and Nia. They're like, we're going to win the Rumble. Who's going to win the Rumble? I have a lot of theories, but I think we're going to be a little bit disappointed. Especially, like, with the women's side of things. I'm just trying to think, like, who... Could it be Jordynne Grace? You know, because they interview her later on in the show, but it's like, who? Ronda Rousey. No, she ain't ever coming back. So, who would I like to see tear it up? You know, who would I like to see? It's just such a gamble, man. Like, this is why I can't wait for the show, just to see what we're gonna do here. And then we go right into Flair and Bliss versus the Judgment Day. Stephanie comes out, takes out Raquel, you know, in this awesome tag team match. And Flair got such a great entrance, man. That she just looked amazing. She looked amazing. And Flair and Bliss, though, they retain. Well, they had their match. They don't have any championships to retain. They retained their friendship, I guess. Just wait, though, when someone turns on somebody. That usually happens when you have a teams like this. And Kathy's with Jordan And she says, I'm going to win the Rumble. I'm going to take on Jade at WrestleMania. And then Jade comes and she fights her. And she goes, I'm that. And they fight. I really wish Jade Cargill's run was better. And I know we haven't had a pay-per-view since November, right? There was a little something in December. I don't know. Like, paid, let's think about it. Paid $60 for 2 months of ESPN, which I use for the NFL games, but that's the extent of it. Nothing else in this app. Like, I had to re-download the app on the TV and re-sign into my credentials because I only use it for WWE, basically. It's really making me rethink all this. But still, it's just silly to me. So, Jordynne Grace and Jade. Oh, yeah. Axiom versus Johnny Gargano. As you know, his buddy, Mr. Ciampa, is now All Elite. I can't wait to listen to the interview of why he left. I get really excited about that interview. So, Axiom gets the win over Johnny. But during this, they kind of spoiled it. I kind of knew that Braun Breaker was going to be number one. They built him up to this like point of being such a badass that he has to be number one, right? So, they show it on the bottom. Entry 1, Braun Breaker. AJ Styles and Gunther. Is this AJ Styles' last time? The interwebs were telling me that he's filed a trademark for the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Does this mean he's going to go, like, is he done with WWE? He ain't done with wrestling. He's just done with WWE, and he's going to go off and go wrestle somewhere else? Could be. You don't know. We shall see. We shall see, you know. He's like 10 years. And, I didn't think about it, but he debuted at the Royal Rumble. He ends his career at the Royal Rumble. Sort of a full circle thing, a circle. But Gunther, of course, comes out saying he's going to make him tap. But AJ Styles like, whoa, wait a minute. I remember making you tap like a little bitch, That's what he told Gunther. And Gunther's like, no, he got angry. Solo and the Wyatt Six, the MFTs and Wyatt Six, they still have beef. Because Solo tells him, like, hey, I got this lantern. We got your tag team titles now. And they ain't for me. They're for the family. I always want to just hear, the family. I want to hear our song going. I don't know what I'm talking about. Miz and Ilya had a thing. Ilya won. Rightfully so. The Vision. The main event versus Sammy, Cody, Randy, and Jay. This match turned into chaos before we even started the match. Cody didn't get his intro. He didn't get his pyro, but the crowd sang his song. Whoa! Whoa! So, but this match ends in a DQ because here comes Drew taking out Sammy. All this chaos. And then as he's taking out Sammy, he's like, I want to beat you. Royal Rumble. Here comes two EBT to WWE, boy. Yeah. Then they have a big fight on the outside. Then Cody comes out, and it's just chaos, and Cody's in the ring. He's about to get a Claymore kick by Drew. And here comes Sammy with his kick in the face, and the camera pans down to the championship, and not once. Cody grabs it, Sammy grabs it. A little bit of a mixed reaction from this crowd. They're like, Sammy grabs it like, wow! Cody grabs it like, I was like, okay. But then, spear by Braun Breaker. I swear this man's a beast. But if he's coming in at number one, ooh. I'm trying to think who's going to be the final four of the Royal Rumble. It has to be Braun. It's got to be Cody. It's got to be Gunther because he's in the Rumble. the final four. It's going to be Braun Breaker, Gunther, Cody, Randy? Yeah? I'm calling it right now. Let's call it right now. I'm going to say Randy, Cody, Braun, and Gunther. You know, half the future, half the current. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm calling it right now. All right, y'all. Tell me what you thought of SmackDown. I enjoyed it. 4 out of 5. Match of the night: Melo versus Rey Fenix. Moment of the night: AJ Styles. I was just like, is this it? Because he even said, he goes, if I do beat Gunther, the AJ Styles farewell tour starts after. But does this farewell tour mean it ends outside of WWE? So we shall see. Good stuff. I like the fact that we ended with the Braun Breaker and the Vision standing tall. So. But that's it. That's all. Drop your comments below. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Yeah. Share your grandma. Share with the bum down at Walmart. That was SmackDown, January 30th, 2026. Cole Wade on commentary and Riyadh. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life.
Just remember, Cody, remember this. You're not the only one that's won the Royal Rumble twice.